Hi everyone, my name is Robert and welcome to another exciting episode of Ignite Your Website Marketing. This is your channel where you will learn SEO, website design, and digital marketing tips that will help you ignite your website marketing so you can get new leads for your business. Today, I want to talk to you about how you can rank your website with using the proper content on your blog or on your business page. So in our last episode, I was talking to you guys about how to rank number one on Google. And I told you about 4 different ways we could do that. And they were utilizing your Google My Business, doing your keyword research, using link building strategies, and creating content. And in the last video, I explained more about keywords and how they are important for helping you rank your website number one on Google. If you missed that out, I will put the card up in the card here, and you can view that. And the reason I did that first is because it will lead into a lot of the other things we'll be talking about when it comes to ranking number one on Google. So why is content creation important? Well, content creation is important because it involves looking for content that is relevant, content that includes keywords and certain subjects that people are actually looking for when they're looking for something in particular when it comes to your niche. And when you can create content that's relevant and that people are wanting to look or find out more about, that is going to help you not only rank your website and get traffic, but it's going to also get your website, make it more of an authoritative website in the eyes of Google, and it will help you, it will drive, people will be going to your website as the number one source if they need to find out something. They could read, whether it is a blog or something, your business website. But even if you have a good blog, you can actually utilize your blog. And if you rank your blog articles pretty well, you'll be able to get traffic to your website through your blog articles. And then, once the visitors to your website see you're an authoritative figure, they are more than likely to do business with you. So today, I want to share with you some ways to do some research for content right now. So I'm going to actually turn on my computer and we'll dive right into it here. The first things I like to do is I like to use Google's search tool to kind of look for ideas for articles. I have a bunch of plugins. I recommend you get them too because it will help you, see the monthly search volume when it'll give you the list of other suggestions, and then you can use those results and use those particular words in your article, in your header content, and in your body content of your article, whether it be a blog or doing your written content. So I have this up here. What do web design? So I'm just going to do so I'm going to type what is web design. So let's just say web design. Okay, let's do web design for small business. So I went back in here to web design for small business. Okay, so say I'm a blogger and I want to, I'm using the example web design for small businesses, and I want to write an article that that will inform why the importance of website design for small businesses. So I would type in something like that, and I like this because when you do this, Google gives you all these results, different types of results and stuff. And you can do this for your business too, whether you be a plumber, plumbing, commercial plumbing tips or residential plumbing tips. You can look up articles like that and see which ones are getting the most traffic. So I'm going to go this one, then we'll do photography. So say I was a web designer and I wanted to find an idea for a blog. So look, if you have these tools plugged in, so I normally like to see what are the top ranking articles right here. And you see there's quite a few of them. And I will go through these just to see okay, what is so special about these articles and why are they ranking? So I just kind of figure out like what it is that I just kind of look through it to see, okay, how can I do better? How can I make this blog even better than the one that I see? And yeah, I know this is very lengthy already, and we got pictures here. We got bullet points each night. So you got the main topic right there. You got bullet points. You got links to another site just as a source, um, and then they tell you different types of web hosting companies, and they got links to that. And they talk about WordPress, and they got a link to WordPress. So this would be like if I were a small business owner, I didn't know much about web design, and like this site would be we find it very useful because it has like links to different hostings, different types of content management systems that you can use, like WordPress, Drupal, Joomla. So this would be like, I can see how this is a very informative article, but I want to think to myself, well, what can I do to make this better than the one that's currently on there when creating my article that's similar to this, but in my own words? What can I do to like say, hey, can I add some videos, maybe add more images, maybe add like an infographic? Think about ways you can utilize, make your article stand out from the current article. And another thing I look for too when writing an article, I like to check out like, is it getting any search volume? Because search volume is important. I want to know I'm writing an article that people are looking for and need a question or need help with it. And as you see here, web design for small business got 720 monthly search keyword research. So I would definitely want to use this as a title, maybe use this in my header and somewhere in the body on my website, so I can get that keyword on there and get ranking for that. But another thing I like about this too is it has different. When it comes time to writing like a future article, you can get ideas too, because like you can see that an affordable web design for small businesses. And then you can write an article about that. And you can see here it's getting a monthly search volume of 210. And someone's paying like $20 or $21 for that cost per click, like it's getting them business. So that can help you get business. So somehow utilize when you're doing your research. And that's why I did the video on keyword research. I talked about that first because it ties into ranking, to all this stuff we're talking about, content creation, link building, Google My Business, and it's going to help you rank your website eventually if you put the time and effort into it. So, yeah, those are just some ideas, and like I said, you would want to kind of use some of these terms in your website. So now, say I like this one too. I just did this not too long ago for a client. So maybe I'm a photographer, and like I said, if you are a plumber, you own a restaurant, if you have an e-commerce business, you can still utilize these strategies. Just go into Google, type in whatever it is and you'll see that Google will provide like all these different things, like listings in the results. And they're called LSI keywords. And so I'm going to do like photography tricks, because people have been doing photography tricks. People have been searching that you want to know photography tricks. So you were a blogger and you want to teach people photography. Look at this keyword alone. If you just add this to your article, 1,600 monthly search volume. And so what you can do is and keep in mind too, guys, this also comes in handy for writing, if you want to do YouTube video content, because Google will also provide the top ranking videos on YouTube, and it'll show you, which videos are ranking. This will probably be a different video because it's a totally different subject going into YouTube. I want to show you content for your website. So you can do like a photography trick. So look at that, 1,600 monthly search volumes. You can do an article called Tricks and Tips. I mean, just look at all these. You can create an article with, using these keywords, in the title, like, so you can do like photography tricks for beginners, for seven photography tips and tricks for beginners or for more advanced students, whatever your blog article is. But like I said, what I like to do is utilize this tool on Google right here, because it will show it and I can see what, some of the top ranking blogs are like, and I can create something similar, but make it more kick-ass to the point where it will help me to get more traffic to my website. So, I mean, what I'm seeing on this one, which is making it great, it's got a lot of links, a lot of keywords, do-it-yourself photography, images. It has great pictures. They even utilize videos. Videos is another important thing to utilize into your blog or website. But it just has a lot to offer that will, this article is just very informative and in-depth. And you can see yourself, okay, this looks cool, that looks cool. It's got a lot of words in it, but what can I do to make this better? And if you can create something that's unique, informative, and more authoritative in your niche area for your blog, you can do this. And I like to do the same thing too when creating content for my website as well. Like, just even if it's not for a blog, if I'm just looking for written content, I will just kind of research like keywords that are getting traffic. So say you're a wedding photography, I figure out what types of wedding photography you do for services. Look on your keyword search tool and see how much monthly volume they're getting, and then add those keywords into your written content when you're writing about your services on your services page, homepage. And be sure, if you're a local business and just like doing stuff locally, to make sure that it has some local keywords as well, so that way when Google crawls your website, you will get you'll pick up those keywords for your local search as well. So yeah, this is just a tool I'd like to use here too. Another one, like I was in Uber Suggest earlier. Let's go back. So you can use this one. I prefer to use this out of all the other tools, just because I think it's, I think Moz was good, but I mean, this has had a lot more to offer. And I'm not doing any advertising for Uber Suggest, but I just like this one because there's just so much to it, and I think, it's good. So I'm going to also go in here, type in the same thing again, photography tricks. And again, if you can do this for your niche, I'm just using photography and web design as an example. But you can type in, residential, your plumber, residential plumbing tips, and all sorts of other keywords. So, it will give me a list of all these keywords, and I just want to go to. Okay, cool. I'll click on the questions here. Let's just see what questions it's giving me. Okay, let's go how to photography tricks, how to be a better photographer, and we can kind of see if we can find any articles on here. So yeah, so what this will do too, I mean, there's not many the articles aren't getting that much traffic, but I like to use a tool like this because it will tell me what type of articles are getting visits and everything as well. And that will help me develop keyword ideas. Let's just use plumber. Better yet, plumbing. Okay, so I'm going to go down here and I'm just going to see what it suggests for plumbing. So let's go. So content ideas. Okay, so say I'm a plumber, okay? and I want to get, do a blog for my website, I would kind of use this tool and then kind of see, okay, well, what content is getting, check out this article, see what it's about, because you see it's getting 889 visits, or how to make fabulous plumbing pipe fixture, that's getting over 1,400 visits. So it's stuff like this that will help you write, develop content for your website. And then, like I said, you can, when you're developing your content, you can add these keywords to your website, as long as they're going to be easy to rank for. These look like they're going to be very difficult to rank for, and that is going to help you, rank for keywords, and at the same time develop content that's going to rank well on your website. So you can apply this to your if you're your business page, say you're not doing a blog, you can actually apply some of these strategies, but just utilize the keywords, just add the right keywords to your website to where they make sense when you're talking about your services, your company, your mission statement, whatever it is. And that is going to also help you, get traffic as well. But you can also put some articles related to plumbing and stuff on your homepage or on your blog. If your articles on your blog, or if you decide to do a YouTube video, if they rank high on Google and the person sees it locally, they would be more than likely, they would see the fact that you're an authority and they see your blog and they think it's very cool. They would more than likely use your services. But this is this is good for people too, who are life coaches, or who can work abroad, who take clients all over the place. They can write an article on mindset and dating, and see what the top article for mindset and dating is, and write something better than that, and then rank it online. So it's just so much you can do with this. It's just insane. But yeah, that's it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, because I got a lot of great content that's going to help you ignite your website marketing, and you don't want to miss out on that. Until next time, take care and ignite your website marketing and take it to the next level.